Okay then. Let's just see. Okay, so we have 11 people here. It's good. Sorry, guys, technical difficulties. But we're back. All right, all good?
Yeah, all good. Am I audible?
Yes, am I? Guys, please can you tell us if you're audible, if you can see us, all of that. Hello, hello. Black God is here. It's nice. Hello, Ayushi. Hello, Simran. Hello, hello, hello. We have 25 people. Guys, please like the stream so that it's easier to circulate. Dhruv, Tumbe, you also do the same.
Yes.
Awesome. So now then that is sorted. कैसा गया तुम्हारा weekend?
It's been a month, na? पूरे महीने की update होगी, I guess. When was the last time we did?
I think 2 weeks back.
Is it?
Yeah.
I think it's been more than that. अच्छा. कुछ नहीं हुआ यार. I'm just going back to my college degree wala time. So घर में construction चल रही है. I'm a civil engineer by my BTech degree. So
right.
घर वाले are like making full use of that degree now. I'm helping around in the house.
Awesome, that's nice. Okay, cool. I moved back to Chandigarh, so that's new for me.
Like for good?
For at least this year. So officially, we were told कि ये साल chill, work from home. So I said okay then. So it didn't make sense for me to still stay back in the cities. मैंने कहा वापस आ जाते हैं. Spend some time with the fam jam.
Yeah.
I think सबका यही हाल. Does it get too overwhelming at times? Like, have you been away from your home, from your folks, like when you were working or studying? How studies so you stayed at hostels?
So मैं Bombay में था last year when COVID hit.
Oh, okay.
So I moved to Bombay in the end of 2019 और 3-4 महीने था. I just chilled. I was working with an ad agency over there, and then COVID happened. So और exactly जिस area में मैं रहता था, that was the first area जो red alert पे गया था. सबसे ज़्यादा cases वहाँ से आए थे.
Wow. So, and you were there but at that time?
I was there at that time. So March is when it all started. March, April, May, June. Around July, I came back Delhi. Office का वही था similar to yours कि work from home वाला चल रहा था. So I came back.
Okay.
And, then I quit my job. I got too comfortable here, and then I started work. So don't follow my trajectory. That's my only
Children,
advice.
Everyone watching the stream, let's not do that. Okay, but
don't
that's
get
cool,
too comfortable. Yeah, mama ke haath ka khana and like just
Or well, that happy COVID-versary.
Yeah.
बात कर ही ली है. It's all more than a year now, right?
Yeah.
What a year.
Feels like it just went by, right? मतलब 2020 has been a landmark year. इतने सारे मतलब
historic events.
Historical.
इतिहास में हमारा नाम लिखा जाएगा. Well, हमारा नहीं, but yes, all of us, this generation.
So how's Chandigarh? How are you liking it?
It's getting hotter by the day, man, which is not something I like. But other than that, ghar pe, the comfort part is amazing.
Yeah, I can relate.
And yeah, man, मुझे लगता है after this, going back to the old lifestyle, independent living and everything, that's going to be very difficult.
It's going to be tough. So I never got to like where do you work? Like what's your profile? What do you do?
I am a consultant.
You're a consultant. So
yes.
So is
Let's
your
not name
day?
names.
That's
हाँ.
मेरे को मतलब I just have this weird realization. Don't know आप बताओ इस बारे में कि when you're working from home, right? So everyone is practically working from home. That the days and the amount of work that you're doing, ये ज्यादा नहीं लगता कुछ कि मतलब you end up doing a
हाँ.
lot more, right?
Absolutely. मतलब you have to constantly be in front of your screen. ऑफिस में क्या
Yeah,
होता था, बाहर निकल गए, चाय पे चले गए, लंच पे चले गए, बट वो नहीं हो
right,
पा रहा है. Now you have to be constantly on your screen because your breaks are not in sync with everyone now.
correct,
Otherwise ऑफिस एनवायरनमेंट में you know कि हाँ सब 1 बजे ब्रेक पे जाते हैं और सब 4 बजे
right.
ब्रेक पे जाते हैं, so you don't expect them to be on their desks. But
Yeah,
अब क्योंकि everyone has their own schedules and their own domestic situation set up, so now if I go to for lunch at 1, I can't
हाँ,
expect everyone to be uh, taking a break at that time. तो उनको काम
yeah.
आ जाता है, so they're like अरे कहाँ हो तुम, like break ले. So मतलब वो sync पे लाना, that has been difficult, and of course like you said उससे काम ज्यादा लगता है because you're constantly at your desk. So
आई
that is
थिंक ये काम दे भी ज्यादा रहे हैं मतलब दिस इज मतलब मैं कहीं पढ़ रहा था कुछ हो रहा था कि लोग ज्यादा काम कर रहे हैं मतलब काम एक तो साइकोलॉजिकल है कि ठीक है आप ब्रेक्स नहीं ले पा रहे हो उतने बट काम है भी ज्यादा इट फील्स लाइक यू सेट लाइक जब भी आप बैठते हो 9 बजे 10 बजे यू कॉन्स्टेंटली वर्किंग सो यू एंड अप डूइंग मोर सो मतलब आई थिंक जो भी चीजें हैं क्योंकि ये एकदम इतनी जल्दी से शिफ्ट हो गया सबका सब
correct.
जो भी मतलब हाउस वर्किंग और को वर्किंग या वर्किंग फ्रॉम होम वाला जो सीन था लेकिन इसके अंदर कोई इन्होंने मेजर्स या कोई भी लाइक देयर वाज नो थॉट पुट इनटू दिस कि यू नो दिस इज हाउ इट शुड वर्क आउट ठीक है आप ऑफिस जाते
Correct.
थे अब लाइक यू वर्किंग फ्रॉम होम लेकिन अब काम बढ़ गया एंड पीपल आर लाइक जस्ट स्टक वर्किंग खाना
नहीं तो
भी लाइक मैं
अदरवाइज यू आर लाइक थोड़ा ट्रांजिट में भी तुम्हारे पास टाइम था कि अच्छा अभी 1 घंटा तो
हाँ
ट्रैफिक में ही रहना है, देयर इज नो वर्क, सो दैट इज आल्सो यू नो इंक्लूडेड इन योर वर्किंग आवर्स नाउ. तो
राइट
working hours has increased, and with that the work amount as well. So
राइट
yeah, not so pretty. Pretty good. Okay, all right. Long time no see. Why was there a hiatus, Dhruv? क्या ही
just
भूल.
life यार
Two people are watching. Okay. So is last thing I watched a few movies like back to back.
हाँ
Every weekend मतलब मैं movies देख ही रही हूँ. I'm like कहीं जाना तो है नहीं, so why not? So I started Succession. So if Weber was watching, he must be proud.
hey
So
finally
yeah, have you seen it?
yeah
All right, cool. तो मतलब उससे फिर then I was thinking about it कि content consumption कितना ज़्यादा बढ़ गया है. Like how are
right
you tracking your content consumption? Are you putting checks अपने उस पे या just कुछ भी जो आ रहा है you're taking it?
it's a black hole of consumption no track whatsoever
Mm-hmm.
you don't have anything else to do कोई social life
Right.
है नहीं you
Mm-hmm.
just try to watch something good and try not to go after your instincts and watch something which is just like masala and like something really good and like something ठीक है so it has to be a conscious choice that you want to watch something good but apart from that tracking के sense में
Mm-hmm.
तो I don't think I'm just keeping a track it's just back to back binging whenever you have time I'm just binging stuff
Conscious की मतलब scrolling through whatever you're doing, तुम्हें do you ever get that thought कि यार ये इस टाइम मुझे नहीं करना चाहिए, like I have better things to do, मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ. I feel that sometimes, you know, I'm aimlessly scrolling through Instagrams or YouTube या कुछ भी, I'm like shit यार ये नहीं करना, but still I can't stop. It's like idle hands. तुमने idle hands देखी है movie? It's so,
yeah
मतलब you know it also but you can't act. It's very weird space. तो मुझे
Aditi,
लग
1 second. I think आपका वीडियो लैग कर रहा है थोड़ा सा. I think someone
रहा है.
all yeah.
Okay,
Is, can we do
एक
something
second
about
बाद.
it?
Yeah, hold on, give me a second, let me try something. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
Bhool Bhulaiya is on Star Gold. Thanks, Yash. It's one of my favorite movies.
Is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, like I love it. Please watch Mind Hunters. Mind Hunter या Mind Hunters? Mind Hunter तो बहुत प्यारी सीरीज है यार Netflix पे. Have you seen it?
No, but it's on my watch list for sure.
Yeah.
मैं watch list में डाली जा रही हूँ and then एक एक करके मैं देख
But
रही
how
हूँ.
do you track it? Like मतलब कोई ऐसा you maintain a list of things you want to watch या use a app या something like that?
नहीं, I just scroll through, like say if it's Netflix, I just scroll through Netflix जो भी
हाँ
interesting लगता है, I
हाँ.
just add it to my watch list.
अच्छा वो
And then
प्लस वाला जो साइन होता है.
yes, 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 yes.
So you use that?
Yeah, man. Otherwise, मैं भूल जाऊंगी कि मुझे क्या interest किया था, मुझे क्या देखना था, and then I'll watch something random. So जब भी when I sit down to watch something, I just open my list and then I watch whatever feels, मतलब whatever
वो
feels
अभी भी
right.
हो रहा है क्या आपके साथ? Like when you said के phone के ऊपर it shows you some different suggestions on computer it shows something
मैंने
else.
अब phone पे हटा दिया है Netflix.
High five.
Yeah, man. I can't with this constant watch over me. I can't. So yes, तो मैं watch. तुम नहीं use करते watch list? Add to my watch list.
नहीं यार मतलब very casual about this. मतलब I think but how does it work? हाँ मतलब it's very easy. I think I should be using it. But वही है यार I don't end up using it that often. So मेरे साथ ये
तो
रहता है कि I open Netflix, Prime and Hotstar parallelly in 3 tabs और वो constantly scrolling चल रहा होता है तीनों पे. So I don't have the time to add it somewhere like or anything. वो उसी moment का होता है. Like I figure it out कि मुझे क्या देखना है. I pick it and I start watching. And then next time जब होता है then again 3 tabs एक साथ खुलते हैं
और
और फिर
अगर
तीनों में
दोनों
से कुछ एक
अगर दो tabs में you like something equally, तो फिर how do you
हाँ
decide कि क्या देखना है?
दोनों देखता हूँ back to back.
पहले कौन सा choose करते हो?
There's no like ठीक है कुछ भी जो अच्छा लग
कुछ भी?
जाता है. Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Guys, you tell us, have you used the add to watch list for a feature, or how do you know, get to know ki what are you watching next? Because I think add to watch list. Yeah. Netflix party बेकार लगा मुझे. There's no point of it for me.
What's
मेरे को
that?
chat. So you community, like you can like we can watch something together right now. तो
On Netflix.
on Netflix, yeah. Netflix party and Amazon में भी कुछ ऐसा ही है something.
Amazon में है, I saw that. But
हाँ, Netflix
Netflix में भी
party
आ
is
गया, I don't
something.
know.
Yeah. Netflix का तो पहले से था, I think Amazon में अब आया, if I'm not wrong.
Cool.
But उसमें you can only chat while watching. You can't see each other or talk to each other. You can only
अच्छा.
chat. So मतलब.
But then is it supposed to be कि एक ही टाइम पे दोनों का same scene चल रहा होगा?
हाँ. Yeah. One screen for
Cool.
both. Yeah. I think उससे भी ज़्यादा you can add. But chatting का point नहीं मुझे समझ. I want to consume the content I'm watching, not focus my attention on chats. तो वो थोड़ा iffy है. But then what we do is me and my friends, like, we get on a Zoom call and then कोई एक बंदा they share their screen. So that is what is happening आजकल.
But Zoom call पे तो like video quality and audio lag and all of those issues वो सब नहीं
नहीं,
रहता
so
क्या?
there's an option when you select share screen ना.
हाँ.
तो वो ऑडियो वाला एक ऑप्शन आता है which means कि तुम दोनों को सेम ही ऑडियो सुनाई देगा. There's no audio lag या कुछ, तो वो सही है.
Nice.
So yeah, ये अभी recent discovery है. I've not explored much, but it's nice, interesting, new age viewing experience. But
काफी
yeah.
cool. But when was the last time you saw a movie in a theater? How long has it been?
Theater. Ooh, recent, man. I watched The Vigil. I watched The Vigil last month. A month. Yeah, it's been a month. Little
कैसी
over a
थी?
month. Good, yeah, good. It was supposed to be horror. It was horror, but इतना डरावना नहीं था. Not like जैसे slapstick comedy होती है वैसे, like थोड़ा कुछ sound effects, visual effects डाल के they try to infuse horror, वैसा नहीं था. It was very subtle. So I like that. Interesting movie. And theaters में मैंने पहली बार horror movie देखी थी, which was a whole other experience.
इससे पहले हॉरर नहीं देखी थिएटर में?
नहीं, मैं can't. तो मुझे पता था मैंने घर जाना है, so there will be people around me, so I can watch it. तो मैंने देख ली, तो that was nice. The movie was also good. तुमने कब देखी थी लास्ट?
मैंने भी रिसेंटली देखी. आई वॉच दिस बेनेडिक्ट की मूवी आई थी, द मॉरिटेनियन, क्या नाम है उसका? इट्स अ कोल्ड वॉर मूवी. उसका नाम आई कांट प्रोनाउंस, बट it's a nice movie. So this guy, he's a British salesman. इसको undercover, they like the British MI6, they send him over to Russia, and he becomes
Okay.
their asset, and he's like sharing secrets and all.
Benedict बोला, you said Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah.
Interesting.
अभी आई थी. Last, I think, a couple of weeks ago I went. But it's funny, I had to come back
Theater is
to
a different experience
theaters.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
crazy.
It's gonna get less and less now. But
Okay, people are here. Vice President said, today a dude coughed at my face and I'm scared I'm dying. Oh, I can't see movies. ये कोई syndrome होता है? I can't see movies. Black Goddess. ये कोई syndrome होता है? I have no idea. Netflix quality has dropped seriously, Aditya is saying. How? In terms
this
of
is
content or what? I don't know. तुम वो उसका speed वाला option use करते हो क्या?
Aji Ghanta.
Good answer. Good
I was
answer.
still looking for petitions to sign के ये बंद करो, ये हटाओ. Why are you doing this?
किसने की उनको suggest किसने किया ये करने का? Is my
उनकी,
first question.
I think उनके सारे decisions उनकी वो stupid सी AI जो भी है, जो वो use करते हैं to figure out which movie to green light, which script to go, कितना budget assign करना चाहिए. It's all done by machines. It's every decision is taken by their AI.
हम every time
डेटा का जमाना है. हर बार हम इसमें घुसते ही है ना. ये वाला टॉपिक ऐसा है कि you can't escape it.
Oh God, and it's scary each time. Merch looks cool, peanut butter. Thanks, Mr. Peanut Butter. Nice name. The Courier. I don't. What? The Courier क्या है? Is that the movie you were talking about? No. What? What's the Courier, guys?
The Courier. The Courier is also. Wait, actually, hmm.
What
The
did you
movie I
say?
was talking about is The Courier. The Mauritanian is a different movie.
Okay.
The movie I watched is
Okay.
The Courier.
Hmm.
Mauritanian, इसमें भी है Benedict, which came out recently. This is about वो 2002 terror attacks का कोई बंदा, he gets into the jail और वो it's wrong charges पे जाता है. So
अच्छा.
something around that. उसमें भी Benedict है. But this is The Courier, guys. Thanks for correcting me, Asif and Ritika.
Aditya says, I don't
Yes.
understand how a lot of people are going through the same issues. Even meme pages are filled with posts expressing same emotions. So, communal emotional experiences. Have you seen that? I mean, everyone is facing the same issues. What he's talking about, but I think it's because everyone is in the same situation, right? तो हो सकता है इसलिए they are facing the same emotional load.
क्या चीज मतलब? I didn't get it.
So suppose if since everyone is working from home, so just like we discussed, we feel like there is more of work, working hours has increased. So there is a commonality between everyone these days about any certain things. But I think that is because everyone is going through the same thing at the same time.
Right.
So I think I suppose that is what he's talking about. But correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. Netflix used to be a guaranteed quality earlier. Now, not so anymore. Or it could be my own biases. So, what's your favorite OTT platform these days?
I don't have any favorites, यार. मतलब I guess I agree to these guys in which आजकल ये सबके सब ना, they're just trying to get as much eyeballs as possible and they're throwing content at you. They're just throwing content at you, so content की quality is going down. And it's honestly, I don't have any particular favorite. अगर but it ends up being Hotstar क्योंकि उस पे बहुत सारे rewatchable चीजें हैं just because it has HBO का पूरा content library,
Mm-hmm.
and it has Pixar, it has your
Marvel,
Marvel, and it
everything.
has
Yeah.
everything. So it ends up being that place that I end up going more often.
Mm.
Used to be Netflix, but I guess Netflix is just.
Matlab you can do without Netflix, you know. Amazon
I've been
Prime people
thinking,
use because shipping and everything. That वो shopping experience में
वो
ज़्यादा.
मतलब free का add-on हो जाता है ना, like it's
हाँ.
just there.
But then $1,000 for a year is decent, yeah. You're getting
So,
so many other perks.
right. Amazon की strategy यही है ना, मतलब to dominate the market.
Oh, so cool. Uh,
Uh,
movie
torrent
too.
best है नहीं यार.
Torrent best. Torrent तो यार
Hey,
मैंने.
movie is cool यार. Movie, have you explored movie?
नहीं, I haven't. Should I? Do you suggest? Do you recommend? I
I
know it's
guess
quite cool. काफी
cool.
indie movies वाला content वहाँ पे है, but
Yeah,
I don't know.
a lot of classics, and I think मैंने भी नहीं करा movie explore, but they have a very good concept. Excuse me, in which they recommend you movies. It's very
Okay.
similar to Chalchitra talks. They'll pick a movie and they'll have a movie for a day, something
Okay.
like that. So you
Uh-huh.
have to, it's a classic and they'll pick it, and it's always a good movie. It has something or the other. Either the director is really good, or the movie is a classic, or there's something really good about it. So
Okay.
it's, मतलब तो movie का बिल्कुल अलग है वो, कि they focus on quality. They don't go on latest and greatest कि मतलब ये अभी launch हुआ है and this is that.
Uh-huh.
So I think they
And
have a very niche audience.
what is
They're
their
doing good.
subscription plans like?
I don't know. मतलब,
Mm.
I don't think that'll be too expensive,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah. Let's
Telegram
go.
भी सही है. People are saying. Have you used Telegram? I have not.
Yeah.
Honestly, I have not. मैं बस इन्हीं ये बर्मुडा ट्रायंगल में फंसी हूँ मैं.
WhatsApp, Instagram.
नहीं, these OTT platforms, Amazon,
Oh,
Netflix and Hotstar. इसके
हाँ, but
बाद I have not
Telegram तो
explored.
आपका वो हो गया ना, texting वाला platform हो गया ना.
Texting वाला है. हाँ.
Yeah.
I don't understand how that works though. I
हाँ,
don't know. Mm.
बीच में WhatsApp का काफी चला था ना, डेटा वेटा का कंसर्न्स चले थे. I
हाँ,
think ये
right.
सारी चीजें डेटा पे ही आ जाती है ना, ultimately streaming
Please, let's
platform.
not go back to
I'm
that.
not gonna go there. We'll just keep it completely about the arts and movies and cinema.
Hey, we can
Yeah,
talk about anything and everything, but not very grim.
yeah.
Why can't Hollywood recreate their 90s era? मेरा question है, why can't we get those amazing cartoons back that we used to have at our times? क्या amazing cartoons थे यार. I
होने
feel
चाहिए
so
यार.
bad for this generation यार. जो ये अभी के बच्चे हैं. What are they growing up watching? Oh, maybe I guess this is 500 per month. Thanks, Ishita. That's nice. So yeah, content consumption पे काफी मैंने सोचा आज, and then I'm like कि how can you monitor your content if you feel guilty about consuming too much or consuming bad content. So one thing that I could figure out is that I've subscribed to a lot of shit. ठीक है. तो मैं एक दिन बैठ के list down all the subscriptions I have, be it email, mailers या कुछ भी ऐसा, and then I'm going to eliminate, is the nice way to put it, uh, all the things that I don't go back to. मतलब what's
Right.
the point? And it's only, but then if you unsubscribe to a mailer, तुम्हारा data तो already उनके पास है ना. I'm sorry, I'm going back to the data point, but
It's
that's true,
inevitable.
right?
Yeah.
And अब आज की डेट में, पहले होते थे that they used to mail you, like proper mails आती थी, तो you feel guilty about your carbon footprint कि अरे इतना कागज क्यों आ रहा है घर पे. Let's just stop. तो अब वो नहीं है, it's all emails. So I'm like कि it all boils down to your
Emails.
storage, email storage. अगर वो तुम्हें थोड़े manage करने, then you unsubscribe. Otherwise, nah,
How do you think
I don't
about
know.
your inbox though? Matlab, do you think your inbox is organized, or is it like a trash can wherein everything comes in and nothing goes out?
So I'm good at going through my mails every week at least. मेरे में
अच्छा.
वो inbox में 5,000 mails वाला pop-up नहीं दिखेगा तुम्हें. So I'm good at that. मतलब I go through each week कि क्या क्या आया है, what I can delete, what I can organize in any of the labels. वो that I'm good at. But then वो अब labels भी बढ़ रहे हैं तो I'm like थोड़ा थोड़ा control करना पड़ेगा. And why I was thinking today कि how do you guys, you audience can tell us, how do you guys manage your content consumption, because it's getting out of hand.
It's
Hey,
so
Saptarshi is
easy.
here. Hi. Where do you go for your anime content? Shiva, there is a website, Animeplex. पहले आता था, अब I'm not sure. You can check it out. So I used to get my content from that, on my anime content. That was a decent website. Uh, Declutter. Have you seen A Silent Voice? Yes, I have. Have you seen it? Have you seen any animes I recommended to you
Hey,
many moons
yaar.
ago?
No, yaar. Not really. I want to. I genuinely want to. Hmm. But I didn't find any of these anime on these three platforms अभी तक. कहाँ ढूंढूंगा मैं इनको? I don't do
अरे
torrent. I'm a
नेटफ्लिक्स में
good
है.
person.
No, it's on Netflix. Everything is on Netflix or YouTube. सब मिल
हाँ,
जाएगा.
चाह होनी चाहिए, है ना?
Exactly. Trash. All right.
But
Slaps
emails
and
यार मेरे को
misses.
major anxiety दे देते हैं यार if they get out of hand. It's really good यार that you do it every week.
Because
That's
I've been there कि वो 5,000 मेल इनबॉक्स में पड़े हुए हैं and you've not been through it, तो मैंने नहीं, ये नहीं दोबारा, I can't see this, so I organize that. तो उसके बाद से I've been on it
so.
each week.
But how prompt are you on subscribing to these newsletters and like the Substacks? Are you into all of that? Like, do you go on these people that you follow? जिनका भी newsletter you subscribe?
तो एक तो though I think I have currently just I religiously go through them
Hmm.
every time they come out with a newsletter. बाकी मतलब I've unsubscribed to all of them. पहले था कि अच्छा ये भी है, अरे वाह ये भी है, why not? So now I'm like कि मैं पढ़ती तो हूँ नहीं ज़्यादा. So I'm like कि
Yeah.
जो only the things that interest me, वो Marie Kondo concept, I use that to organize my mails. So if this brings me happiness, then I'm gonna keep it. If it doesn't, trash it away. So that's one thing that I've used. So yeah, अब बहुत handful है, but जितने भी है, I go through their mailbox, through newsletters.
Newsletters.
Have
Right.
you subscribed to much of this type of content?
Same यार मतलब trying to go minimalist बहुत ज़्यादा मन करता है like you end up subscribing to so many newsletters and
है ना?
it's again like that dopamine वाला release you see like something new comes in वो
Hmm.
नया नया and then it starts piling up so I've started to clean it up also it reached 5,000 I was still okay my anxiety levels were still in check then it reached 11,000 the last week I checked it I was like
I
no
would have
bro
died. मैं
this
नया
is
email account बना रही थी इसको delete कर. I can't. That's so OCD, I think.
cleaned everything up. It took my entire Saturday, but I cleaned my inbox and the relief you feel
The
after that.
relief, Hera, oh god, that's
And
unbelievable. And are you keeping track of it each week, each day? What कैसे
haha,
चल रहा
now
है?
I have made it a point to check it. Yeah,
सही. Do you guys watch YouTube more or movies?
that's a very good question actually.
Movies. ओ YouTube पे एक चैनल है माय एनालॉग जर्नल करके. ठीक है, तो उसमें क्या होता है, there's this guy who uses vinyl records और वो अपने स्पिन टेबल पे उसका रिमिक्स बनाता है.
Hey,
वेरी कूल. इट्स अमेजिंग. तो आज उसने एक रिलीज किया जिसमें इज यूज ऑल दोस बॉलीवुड सॉन्ग्स.
okay.
इट्स अमेजिंग यार, बहुत सही था. यू गाइस शुड चेक इट आउट. इट्स कॉल्ड माय एनालॉग जर्नल. तो काफी कूल कॉन्सेप्ट लगा था मुझे उसका. I am into vinyl records. है नहीं मेरे पास, but I really like the idea of owning a vinyl record. Some
Me too, me
classics.
too. They seem so good. Like it's like a time passed by and they have that quality, right? Like you can hold
Hmm.
them. Their entire music setup, like how they make, like how you can have that entire zone and a space in your house in which you have vinyl records and you have this
Yes.
entire amps. You can sit and you can
So
listen to
cool.
some songs.
Amazing. I think ये आजकल के releases भी they also bring out their vinyl records. I remember the
They do?
first हाँ जो मैंने पहला ऐसा modern record सुना था was Linkin Park.
Yeah.
Back in that day, they came out when they came out with a new album ना काफी time बाद.
Huh.
I don't remember what was it called. But हाँ उसका they released a vinyl record. So that was so cool. तब से I think everyone Taylor Swift के निकलते रहते हैं every year that she produces an album.
Yeah.
Or भी I think everyone is on that bandwagon. So that's pretty
Hmm.
cool. So it's not just the classics, but yeah.
I really miss that thrift shop wala culture in our country, wherein you have these places, people
Hmm.
just give their stuff away, amazing
Uh,
finds. You just go on a Sunday, you're just strolling and you come across a thrift shop and you
I've
find
never
some.
been to a thrift shop. Yeah, have you?
We don't have any here, na? That's what.
I
Matlab,
thought
we don't have the
you
culture
must.
of nahi. That's I'm saying I miss that thing. So I see that
Hmm.
in movies and I feel like, yeah, this is so cool.
Yeah, मतलब don't you think अपने पास ज़्यादा माल है to give to the thrift shop? मतलब we could be so good at it. garage sale लगा तो हमारे पास we would have such cool stuff to give away. But yeah, thriller movie suggestion, please. Mostly one ends up resorting to horror in the absence of good thrillers. That's a good
Hmm,
question. What's a good thriller movie you've seen
a good
ever?
thriller movie.
Hmm.
I think thriller के नाम पे मेरे लिए genre defining movie है Heat, The Heat.
Mm-hmm.
95 की movie है. It's an Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, directed by Michael Mann.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
What
देखो.
did you like about it?
Um, आप कास्ट उठा लो सबसे पहले तो मिस्टर पचीनो
Okay.
मिस्टर डेनेरो कमिंग आफ्टर गॉडफादर the
Mm-hmm.
way the entire movie is just shot and the way Michael so you know about Michael Mann as a director
Mm-hmm.
have you seen any of his work but उसने so the movie is पूरी की पूरी LA में like they have shot in LA and the way it's shot it's so beautiful अभी recently उसका 20 years पूरे हुए थे तो Christopher Nolan ended up doing this session for the Academy का कोई YouTube channel है Academy Awards का and the
Oh
entire
yeah.
cast came in again and Nolan did the entire interview so Michael Mann was explaining के how they created that entire rustic feel so you see that movie and you feel like there is some love and some magic there, some
Oh
genuine magic
nice.
there.
That's nice. There you go. You have your thriller suggestion from Dhruv.
But मेरे case में पता है क्या Aditi, I feel like I spend more of my time on YouTube than on streaming platforms.
Is it? What do you watch on YouTube?
Anything. So not anything, but I have like this curated set of subscriptions that I religiously follow.
Okay,
Okay.
that's nice. Huh.
And then it's again like something similar to my inbox in which I used to have hundreds of subscriptions, and then every time you open up your subscription, it's like 60 new
Boom.
videos
Yeah.
and you just
Hmm.
can't keep up. But
Hmm.
I've tried to, minimize it to like buy a long shot now. But then
That's
again, I
nice.
have these 15, 20 channels that I
Hmm.
really enjoy. Varying tastes. So I have like different tastes again, like from AI to finance to, just productivity in general. So anything. But
Hmm.
I feel like
But
that's
do you watch every video they come out with for each of your subscriptions?
I try to, not at the very same instant. So it's not like
Uh,
I have that notification bell on that I hate,
okay.
but I check my subscriptions and I do
Hmm.
try to watch. Hmm.
Oh, that's nice. ये
So
सही है यार.
आपका नहीं है
Subs-
you're not that much into YouTube now. Up,
Not that much.
not that
Not
much.
that much. Not that much. Yeah. मैं यार काफी टाइम बाद that's what I started off by saying कि अभी पिछले 2 हफ्तों से ही I started consuming थोड़ा movies या कुछ इधर उधर but I've been like off the grid काफी टाइम से कुछ मतलब didn't interest me वही पुरानी चीजें दिख रही थी मुझे, so I was like, yeah, no point.
But how Succession?
I am on the 3rd or 4th episode.
अच्छा.
So far so good. सही जा रहा है. Characters मुझे काफी पसंद है उसके. And more than the story, I'm loving the characters. कितने vivid और distinct characters हैं. Oh God, amazing each one of them. And I think काफी सही cast भी है. So with the good cast and good character study, आधी बात तो वहीं पे you get sold. Story तो सही है. सही
Story
है.
भी
And then
evolve करेगी धीरे-धीरे.
अच्छा, no spoilers please.
Any favorite characters, any standouts?
I don't remember the names of the characters.
ऐसे ही बता दो.
वो उसका भाई. I'm not telling. See, you know.
Yeah.
I like this character. The sister is kind of
that guy is the older brother of Macaulay Culkin, the Home Alone bacha, you know.
Are we talking about the same guy? हाँ मतलब now that you say it, I can see the resemblance.
I never know कि उसका बड़ा भाई है और फिर पता चलता है कि वो उसका बड़ा भाई है. इसलिए कि इसकी शक्ल देखी हुई है तो पहले मुझे लगा ये Home Alone वाले बड़ा हो गया और ये क्या ये the same guy. Because I know उसके कुछ drug issues वगैरह भी थे, so he's just looking that way. But then I looked up on Wiki and all, and I figured out, okay, he has a elder sibling. So crazy.
That's amazing. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna look for his elder brother in him now. ये तुमने correct किया. You should not have told me this. Macaulay Culkin, man, what a legend. Have any of you guys seen Antichrist? Antichrist. Why does it ring a bell? I don't think I have. Have you?
Antichrist वही है क्या? Lars von Trier वाली है क्या?
I don't know. Man.
I think is it the Lars von Trier? अगर वो है तो I think I've seen it like a long time ago though.
Okay.
Achha,
they're giving that.
Any thriller movie you want to give away to your fans? What's your favorite, all-time favorite?
Thriller. Would you call Emily Rose वाला movie a horror movie or a thriller movie?
कौन सी Emily Rose?
The Exorcism of Emily Rose.
That's a horror, na?
It's a horror.
Yeah, like I mean thriller.
But where do you draw the line? Horror or thriller? मुझे horror is like, for me horror is like The Nun or Insidious or ये सब. ये horror है. Thriller is more of जहाँ पे मतलब nothing is coming at you. कोई पीछे नहीं खड़ा, कोई मतलब आगे से नहीं देख रहा. वो that's when you're on your edge of your seat at all times. वो thriller है कि oh what next?
Right. But it has that supernatural element to it, na? Emily Rose wala.
So that is the whole movie, no? Yeah. It's science versus supernatural. Which side do you choose? वो पूरा battle है. That whole movie is the battle. उसका case लड़ते हैं कि which side are you bending towards? जो उसके साथ हुआ, they tell the whole story of Emily Rose, and then they ask the jury कि क्या हुआ था? Was it more medical or was it more supernatural? So that's why I think that is more of a thriller for me personally, not a horror.
Okay.
Or thriller में
I don't remember actually watching it. Is it that good? मतलब अगर आपने best के अंदर उसको रखा है तो it's supposed to be really good, है ना?
It makes you think. मतलब मैंने उस टाइम तुमने नहीं देखी तो please you should watch it if you've not seen it.
हाँ मतलब देखी होगी. I don't recall. I think I should give it a go then.
You definitely should. और फिर बाद में
Seven बहुत अच्छी है. I'm sorry, yeah, go on.
Seven. Yeah, fine, okay. मतलब thriller, I don't know. Defining a genre is very difficult for me. काफी overlaps हैं.
So thriller can be anything which gives you some sort of thrill, right? But अगर आप
मुझे Fast and Furious में भी thrill आता है तो वो भी thriller है क्या?
Can be. That's an action thriller, no?
Yeah, exactly.
फिर ये mix कर देते हैं ना इनको genres को. Action thriller है, horror thriller है, और फिर वो 3 नाम आ जाते हैं, एक्शन, हॉरर, थ्रिलर. लाइक गाइस कम ऑन, एक में बना लो यार.
Compartmentalize. Okay. Seven, David. Hmm. Seven is nice, but thrill तो मुझे कुछ नहीं लगा उसमें, to be honest. Thrilling components थे क्या? Do you agree with Seven being a thriller?
मतलब हाँ, जैसे ये आदित्य बोल रहा है, outgrown 7 over the years. I think that's the same with me.
That's true. That's so true.
I think Nightcrawler is a crazy thriller, in my opinion. Have you seen it?
No, I'm not.
Nightcrawler.
Okay. The Korean movie. Yeah, Korean movies can be a good thriller. Interesting. So no BoJack then. What? Parasite went from comedy to drama to thriller very fast. Have you seen the Parasite?
Yeah.
Comedy to drama to thriller. I agree. I agree with Siva. A lot of things was happening.
No Country for Old Men. Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, that's true. Memories of Murder. Favorite. Parasite. Parasite is a thriller. The Wailing ज़्यादा thrilling लगी थी मुझे.
कौन सी movies हैं? Why haven't I seen these movies, यार?
Okay.
Which
So
one
I
is
think
it?
thriller is not your genre then. You don't seek thrill. Like
I don't seek
my life
thrill.
already chilling है, is it?
Yeah. हो सकता है.
That's all right.
Nightcrawler is a journalistic thriller.
वो Babadook तो मेरे से नहीं देखी जाएगी. I don't think I can go through Babadook.
I love Babadook.
क्या बात कर रहे हो?
मैंने हॉल में देखी थी.
Okay. Awesome.
So good. Have you seen that movie Mama?
मैंने उसका ट्रेलर देखा. No, thank you. No, thank you. अभी
So
कुछ
cool.
The Hospital करके कुछ आया है ना? Hospital या count me out. Gone Girl was a nice thriller film. Yeah. Yes, है ना? Yeah.
मुझे गॉन गर्ल थोड़ी सी हाइप लगती है. एक तो पता नहीं, मेरे को बेन एफ्लेक का शक्ल देख के आई जस्ट फील लाइक आई जस्ट सारी एक्सपेक्टेशंस पानी में मिल जाती है. एंड देन फिंचर ट्राइड सो हार्ड. और सीरियसली लाइक दैट गर्ल, लाइक व्हाट्स हर नेम, who was in that?
Yeah, I
so
care a
good.
lot.
She's so
yeah,
good.
She is. Yes.
But just for some reason, Gone Girl for Ben Affleck, had there been anyone else, अगर उसका छोटा भाई भी होता ना, I would have been like, ठीक है, चलो, it's a great movie. I'll remember it.
Wow.
But I think of
Ben Affleck.
Ben,
No.
and then I'm like, yeah, not so sure.
अच्छा, फिर एक और आया है, A Quiet Place. A Quiet Place मुझे thrilling नहीं लगी, to be honest.
It's a one-time watch. It's a one-time watch.
मतलब it's very possible.
एक तो फिर वो है ना यार, ऑफिस वाले अगर मैं कोई घुसा हुआ है पहले से, like
Exactly,
if you're
हाँ,
really into the office, then
You
like,
can't
even if he's
unsee
trying
that.
to be scared, like oh, like
Oh, Jim.
Yeah.
सही है. I agree with that. Yeah, some people just define a character for you. और वो उनके साथ, अब तुम हैरी पॉटर को किसी और में भी देख लोगे ना, तुम्हें लगेगा अभी छड़ी निकाल के कुछ
right,
करेगा.
गूंगे खाओ something.
It is time, man. It's so funny. Sorry. It's so funny. The Orphan. The Orphan, it was unexpected what happened in The Orphan. I was not expecting that. So उस हिसाब से it was crazy. That was good.
ये अपना पूरा हाँ.
Have you seen The Others? Nicole Kidman.
नहीं.
Okay. वो काफी इंटरेस्टिंग लगा. उस मूवी को देखने के बाद I felt I can muster up courage to watch other horror movies.
Okay.
बहुत ही different lens से उन्होंने एक horror movie दिखाई है.
पुरानी है? Is it an older movie?
Decently older.
2000s की है?
2000s की ही है, हाँ, 2000s की है. But what a great script, man. क्या writing है. So if I can share what happens, or are you going to watch it?
नहीं, go ahead.
So we see this very odd family with Nicole Kidman as the mother and उसके दो बच्चे, and they have a house help, बहुत सारे लोग, like a gardener, a maid, a person who teaches them stuff, जो भी है. I've seen, मतलब मैंने बहुत पहले देखी थी, so I could be wrong, but the context was कि while they were living their life एक बहुत ही आलिशान से घर में, they had this very peculiar things कि पर्दे हमेशा बंद रहेंगे और बच्चे वहां पे नहीं जा सकते, मतलब बहुत ही weird सा लगा था, which you felt like कि ऐसे कौन जीता है. And then they start feeling कुछ presence, कुछ हो रहा है, there's some paranormal thing happening, and then you realize that they were the ghosts and they were living in somebody else's house.
Oh,
That was so mind fucking crazy, man. I was like, whoa. So, बहुत मतलब amazing. उसके लिए मैं, I think I can put it in my top 5 thriller horror movies.
Thriller horror genre.
क्योंकि that was the first time कुछ ऐसा मैंने देखा था इस type की writing. She was like, crazy, man. You could be living with somebody. Or
Right,
you could
yeah.
be the ghost. So, yeah. They were crazy. The other was just like The Sixth Sense, but horror. Sixth Sense. The Sixth Sense
Sixth
भी
Sense पे
काफी.
वही है यार, M. Night Shyamalan का. What do you think about this guy?
I enjoy his works. Decent होते हैं. I like The Village. I like this. I like Shatter. नहीं. Glass. क्या था वो?
Glass.
The Glass, was it?
Glass था.
जिसमें वो multiple personality disorder से होता है.
हाँ.
Was it The Glass? हाँ.
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff, man. काफी सही है उसका.
It's a very different take on this entire supernatural thriller category.
और वो खुद भी ऐसा है ना.
रिज अहमद यार, क्या बात कर दी वैभव आपने. रिज अहमद तो यार is the love of my life. You know about this guy, Riz Ahmed? Sound of Metal तो अभी आई है. So that's the recent one. But उसकी पहली सीरीज आई थी HBO The Night Of. Remember that series? उसका फिर इंडिया में भी वो बना था, क्रिमिनल जस्टिस करके एक रीमेक बना था. But The Night Of is the first. Oh, that guy.
Oh, it's Split, not Glass. It's Split. Thanks, guys. Yeah, it's Split.
और इसका फॉलो अप भी आया था कुछ. स्प्लिट का फॉलो अप आया था. I think that's Glass. I don't know. Maybe.
I think Glass is something different. मुझे याद नहीं. But yeah, that what I'm talking about was Split. Sorry.
Correct. हाँ, स्प्लिट का फॉलो अप आया था, Glass, with the same guy.
Oh, that I don't know.
Yeah.
तो yeah, काफी वही बात है यार कि genre define कैसे करता है. Is it to each their own? Is it very subjective?
I think subjective तो है, but लेकिन to each his own भी हो सकता है. जब आप like when you try injecting 3 genres into one thing, then we also get the.
That's not fair. That's not fair.
We'll also say कि भाई ठीक है.
तुम्हें कोई I just saw this comment. Foreign movies. Do you watch any foreign? Have you seen any foreign movies?
Foreign movie कौन सी? मतलब जो इंग्लिश में नहीं है.
Okay. हाँ.
हाँ.
Yeah. Why not? Let's go with that. Yeah, Spanish, French, Russian, कुछ ऐसा कुछ देख लिया हो कभी.
Art House. हाँ यार.
Art House. Yeah.
मतलब not in a while. But definitely यार. Some good movies. But ये तो काफी ऐसा हो गया ना. अच्छी लगती है movies तो you watch them if you get a good recommendation. What was the last foreign movie, quote unquote, that you liked?
The last was The Platform only. Yeah.
The Platform would be कौन सी वाली?
Okay. The Platform जिसमें there are vertical facility है, ठीक है? Rich are on the top.
Got it.
हाँ, और वो platform गिरता रहता है each day, depending on your sins or your good deeds. तो
Netflix
उस
वाली है
floor पे
नहीं?
जाता. ये Netflix वाली है. So that was the last foreign movie that I saw.
Nice.
मैंने कल Call Me by Your Name देखी थी. Have you seen it?
Yes. I
Thoughts,
love.
Steve?
हाँ, मैं अभी so last weekend I think we were discussing about doing something around on Holi ना, the
Hmm.
psychology of color or something. तो वहां से मैं
Oh. Hmm.
we don't talk about Kevin पे आया, like in my analysis I was just reading up on something. So
Okay.
it's we don't talk about Kevin. I think I'm saying the movie name right. But it's by the same director.
Hmm.
She's a female director, Lynn Ramsey, right? Her name is Lynn
Okay.
Ramsey.
Hmm. Hmm.
Uh, but Call Me by Your Name, फिर उसके बाद आया. But have you seen that? We don't talk about Kevin.
No, I've not. I've not seen that. I've heard about it.
See
I've not
that
seen it.
movie too. That's again thrilling.
Is
Oh,
it
oh.
thriller or is it drama thriller,
No, no,
comedy
no, no.
thriller? क्या है?
It's thriller.
Thriller.
It's dark thriller.
Ooh, dark thriller, my favorite kind. Uh, s- Junking Express. Junking
But you saw
Express
this
क्या?
entire Call Me by Your Name in one go. देख ली
Yeah.
एक बार में.
I can't do shifts. मुझसे
Can't
नहीं
do
होता है.
shifts.
Mm-mm. तो तभी मैं बहुत सोच के ही जाती हूँ. I go into a movie or a series काफी
हाँ,
सोचने के
we
बाद
need
कि
to
I
talk
can
about Kevin. That's
spend
right.
some time. All right. So इसमें what do you, so colors से इस पे कैसे है तुम?
It's very distinct tone the way it's shot again. Very distinct. मैं कोई वीडियो ऐसे देख रहा था again on YouTube and
Mm-hmm.
it had an entire section on how we need to talk about Kevin के अंदर color से they portrayed the urgency of what they wanted to convey in the
Ooh,
movie.
nice.
जिस तरह से कलर शिफ्ट हो रहा है और रेड्स के साथ बहुत अच्छे से खेला है इस मूवी में उसने.
Interesting. I
Damn
should
cool.
watch it. कहाँ पे है ये? Where is it available?
Not sure. I think
Okay.
देख लेना.
All right. Du- 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 du.
Knives
So
Out.
yeah, nice. Okay.
क्या हुआ? Why that laugh?
Nothing. Knives Out से मुझे Captain America याद आ गया. And then his perfect high knee. I don't know. This can go in a
For some
different
reason,
trajectory.
like for the longest of time, I felt like मतलब जब तक मैंने Knives Out नहीं देखी थी, although उसकी इतनी hype हो गई थी, Knives Out became an entire thing, like in some sort of a indie community कि भाई नहीं देखी तो देखो, नहीं देखी तो देखो, it's a good watch.
हाँ.
और ठीक है, Daniel Craig was fine. I know he would have done a good job, but I know कि Chris Hemsworth को as a shady guy, as a guy who's like doing some shady stuff, like how will you pull it off? How will you do it?
I don't. I don't think I enjoyed that movie a lot.
Knives
It's
Out.
not. हाँ, it wasn't so memorable. कि मतलब अरे तुम्हें तो देखनी ही है. कैसे
I
नहीं देखी?
loved. I loved. So जैसे आजकल रिज अहमद का काफी चल रहा है, ऐसे ही देयर इज दिस अनदर गाय, लकीत स्टैनफील्ड करके इस बंदे का नाम है. He was again in that movie Knives Out. The जो डेनियल क्रेग का कैरेक्टर होता है उसके साथ जो एक डिटेक्टिव होता है, the black guy.
Okay. हाँ.
बहुत कूल बंदा लगता है मेरे को. So I discovered him on this series Atlanta. सुना है नाम of
नहीं.
डोनाल्ड ग्लवर का नाम सुना है?
Uh-huh.
ओके. सो एटलांटा मैंने रेकमेंड भी करी थी अपनी टीवी शो रिकमेंडेशन के अंदर, और वहां से आई फिगर्ड आउट दिस गाय लकीत स्टैनफील्ड. और फिर जो डेथ नोट का अडेप्टेशन बना था ना मूवी के अंदर, उसमें भी था ये
Let's
बंदा.
not talk.
मैं आपको रेफरेंस दे रहा हूँ ताकि यू गेट समथिंग टू अंडरस्टैंड कि हाँ ये बंदा कहाँ
नहीं,
था.
वो if you give me वो remake वाला reference, I will not recommend anybody to go through that route. नहीं. Okay, but सही. So I don't. मेरे को मतलब I could have done so much better with that cast, but it fell short for me. I don't know. Okay. तुमने कुछ नया देखा? Have you seen something new? Are you on to some new TV shows? What's the haps on that?
Nothing new यार. I don't think. क्या देखा है नया? I'm just trying to finish Sopranos of late. एक एक करके. I think that's.
Oh
I'm on the
yeah,
final season of
Sopranos.
Sopranos.
Wow. Okay, इसके बाद हम Sopranos पे stream
So
करेंगे.
I think by next weekend we'll be done with that. Let's do a mega stream on Sopranos.
Oh
Guys, what do you
shit.
think?
Do I need to rewatch it? Oh god. This is too much pressure because I loved Sopranos. I think that's my favorite HBO series. If I said too much, maybe.
I
But have
think
you seen?
Sopranos, The
तुमने
Wire.
the Wire देखा तुमने?
हाँ, The Wire I've
Because
seen.
हाँ, that's the rite of passage. कि तुम्हें पहले Wire देखना है before you jump
Yeah,
into Sopranos. So
correct.
that's good. Good on you. The Wire भी काफी cool था यार. बहुत cool. Especially I loved the first season. Second not so much. But first तो मेरा favorite था. I loved it. हाँ तो we can do the Sopranos पे stream, especially उसका last episode पे. Let's do a last episode, Sopranos finale stream.
हाँ, कुछ है
Go
क्या last
crazy.
episode?
Oh, just you wait and watch. But cool, man. Guys, आप बताओ if you're willing to watch us talk about the finale of Sopranos, because that's going to be. We can bring other people also in this discussion. क्योंकि
Yeah,
काफी लोगों के पास काफी कुछ होगा बोलने के लिए.
stream party भी कर सकते हैं if you want.
Stream party, wow.
Last episode.
Why not? Why not, man? Or so, are you into gangster mafia wala genre?
Quite a lot.
Quite a lot.
I think
Okay.
I enjoy that genre. If there's something good,
Mm-hmm.
so I think I've seen everything that's good. और अगर कुछ और अच्छा भी आता है तो I'm always on the lookout. That
Makes
genre
sense.
really gets me. Hmm.
I loved it. I enjoy that more than
What are some
any
of your
other.
favorites gangster genre? Movies, not shows. So shows में तो I think Sopranos is the only one. Peaky Blinders is another one.
Peaky Blinders is completely different. वो थोड़ा English हो गया. I'm more into Italian families.
The more in Italian families.
हाँ. Mucho gusto. तो मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है. So even though I'm not dissing on Peaky Blinders was something else altogether. काफी सही था वो भी. But what I
Yeah.
enjoy is this Italian mafia. Oh ho ho. मेरा सपना था Italian family में घुसने का and just to have all the
You remember that entire,
the big
because I don't
family.
know which season that was, but जब वो जाता है actually in Italy to meet this boss, which ends up being a girl. उसके साथ he strikes a deal. That entire thing that they show, right? You
जी.
remember when
I
Tony goes,
Tony
yeah, काफी
goes
time
to
हो गया. I think it's time for you to
मुझे
go for a rewatch.
yes it is fish. ठीक है. I will. That's something I can
Hey,
rewatch.
happy birthday, Marlon Brando. क्या बात है? आज birthday Marlon Brando.
अरे is it? Happy birthday. और तुमने कोई ऐसी माइंड बेंडिंग मूवी कोई देखी है? मतलब you
काफी सारी यार.
last what was the last movie that effed your brain?
That left my brain. So there's this director जिसकी सारी movies अभी तक आई है वो mind bending रही है. शेन कैरेथ करके एक बंदा है.
Okay.
Upstream Color करके एक उसकी मूवी है.
Mm-hmm.
That मैंने कॉलेज में देखी थी and I ended up watching it again अभी I think recently only.
Okay. Is it? Uh-huh.
It's something else. It's something else.
All right. Cool. अच्छा तुम्हारा we talk about revisiting shows and movies a lot. तो क्या तुम what do you look for या what souls you in a movie or a TV series कि ये तो दोबारा देखूंगा या this needs a rewatch. Yeah, मतलब which has more of a rewatch value. What kind of a content has a more of a rewatch value for you?
You go first. I'm thinking about it. I'm not much of a rewatcher,
Oh, is
but
it?
there are some series that I rewatch. But I think it mostly ends up being something जो कि animation है, जिसमें ideas. So Rick and Morty is something that I rewatch like hell of a lot of times. BoJack
अच्छा.
ends up being something that I rewatch.
Mm-hmm.
Even when I was in like South Park wala headspace, so South Park used to be something that loop पे चल रहा है. I think
Okay.
there's something with these animation things क्योंकि इसमें there's ideas and it's the power of the script जो connect करती है ना आपसे. So it's not the characters are there, but especially कि वो कहना क्या चाह रहे, like what's the idea, and like some ideas stick with you and
Uh-huh.
you're like, oh shit, this is such a cool idea, okay, and then they
Okay.
keep playing in your head and I go back to them.
That's cool. मेरे साथ ऐसा होता है तब when like I've watched something, मैंने कुछ देख लिया, उस टाइम ठीक लगा, and then I move ahead with my life, and then something happens और तब वो मुझे strike करता है, अरे मैंने ये यहाँ पे ऐसे बात देखी थी या सुनी थी, then I go back and watch that because
Huh.
then I get more of a connect with that content. या तो
Right.
तब or else the headspace. अगर
Huh.
मैं अगर मैं इटालियन माफिया वाले हेडस्पेस में हूँ तो मैं सोप्रानोस देखती रहूंगी. अगर मैं कॉमेडी वाले हेडस्पेस में कि मुझे सिर्फ अभी हंसना है, so I can go back and watch like Seinfeld or Curb Your Enthusiasm or ये सब. I can rewatch those. तो because एक और फैक्टर ये होता है कि जिसमें continuity नहीं होती, that's a great rewatch for me. जिसमें story every episode has something different. Character
Right.
stays the same, but there is
Right.
no continuity as such. तो
Right.
वो भी that's easy to rewatch. You
Huh.
don't have to invest that much. कि कुछ भी जैसे साइनफील्ड का कोई भी एपिसोड कोई भी सीजन से उठा दो, you will be equally invested और तुम्हें उतना ही समझ आ जाए. So that is also something that is a factor while considering, yeah, when you think of rewatching something. Animes भी सही है.
I think second ये होता है कि if you're really into some series or it's still an ongoing series ना कि उसका अगले साल या कुछ आने वाला है, so in the
Yeah.
anticipation of something new coming out you end up revisiting it.
It's true.
ये भी होता है. But yeah, which was the last series you ended up rewatching? ये कोई अभी चल रही है that you are, yeah, which is the most rewatched series in your
Ooh.
library?
Ooh, good question. I think it has to be Seinfeld and Gilmore Girls. These two I've watched. मतलब ट्रिविया करा लो तुम मुझ मेरे से इसका ऐसा कर लिया मैंने, इतना देख लिया. Yeah, I think these two. What else? Yeah, man, I loved the writing of Gilmore Girls ki. Amazing. They brought back the 50s 60s wala Hollywood for me. It was fast-paced dialogue delivery and story was nice up until certain season. But that I can rewatch anytime. और वो उन्होंने एक so some shows and movies create that environment also. जैसे तुम Godfather देख लो, वो कैसा एक environment create कर देता है every time you watch it. तो when I want to revisit that environment, तो मैं वो चीज जाके देखती हूँ. So an environment setting, वो atmospheric setting, that also plays a very huge role in something जिसमें मैं invest करना चाहूँगी.
Correct. Makes sense.
Yeah. What has been your most rewatched series?
My most rewatched series. This is like Prison Break was a series that like I started watching.
Okay.
And this is way back, so it's not even like कि मैंने recently बहुत rewatch करी है. But when I got into watching it, it ended up being शुरू की एक दो series में से थी जब आपने series Discovery करी थी. I used to rewatch the hell out of that series यार. इतना देखता था.
कितने seasons है उसके?
5-6 seasons थे उसके, but I rewatched a lot of that. Not proud of it, but yeah.
The Office.
Good
हाँ
stuff.
यार, The Office वगैरह तो चलते रहते हैं background में. वो अभी भी चलता रहता है. Like sit down and watch. What are you more of a medical drama or a courtroom drama person? Your favorite medical drama and your favorite courtroom drama?
Not really big on either.
Okay, which is why you're the perfect candidate to answer this.
So मैंने कोई भी मतलब ऐसे नहीं देखा है religiously कि मैंने उसको शुरू से एंड तक देखा, but in medical drama I think House it stands out. House देखा है मैंने. I love the character. I love how it just everything about that show is
Snaps
great.
and claps for you. Okay. हाँ, ठीक है. What else?
और
Courtroom.
Courtroom with, of course, is Sorkin has done and conquered the entire field with West Wing. So
You and I have the same palette for these things. Good job.
yeah,
I like that.
Damini
Uh,
best courtroom drama. तारीख पे तारीख.
oh God. या मैंने ना अभी वो ये फिल्म ना काफी in my formative years I watched this और काफी गंदा impression था इस मूवी का मेरे पे. शी
Just
मैन
have
क्या देख लिया.
this scar you for life.
या मैन मतलब there is no filter at all. कुछ नहीं जब बस देखो तुम ये होना है
देखो.
इसमें ये तुम देखोगे. That was crazy.
कोई Indian movie आई recently, something really good, something that you heard about.
I watched recently Paglet.
Hmm. My
Gunit
mom was
Moga.
watching it. अच्छी है.
Yeah. मतलब अच्छी है. मतलब कुछ तुम्हें कईयों को लग सकता है कि अरे ये क्या है क्या कर रही है ऐसा थोड़ी ना होता है. But then that is writing. They make you see a different side of a story. तो ठीक है one time watch तो for sure. One time watch तो है. और
Feels
मैंने
like ages यार कि मैंने last हिंदी क्या देखा था कब देखा था. I can't even
यार ये
remember.
ब्रह्मास्त्र कब आ रही है. I'm like dying. ये कब
हाँ.
Ayan Mukherjee when is he releasing his stuff man. Who's your favorite director? Bollywood?
Favorite Bollywood director? कौन है यार? I like Rohit Shetty यार. Awesome dude.
Okay. Good.
हाँ
Good
मतलब
stuff.
क्या ले
सही
सकते
है.
हैं. Who's yours?
I like Ayan. I like Imtiaz. I मुझे पुराने नहीं याद बट वो क्या है ये प्रियदर्शन is one I enjoy his work. Yeah, ये मेरे मतलब टॉप इनकी कोई भी मूवी आती है तो I make sure I watch and you're never disappointed I think.
So मेरा like on a serious note मेरा all time favorite would be Mani Ratnam. उसका तो सारा like उनका सारी चीजें. I think he is this one dude who takes his work really seriously. Like in technical department, top notch, everything that he does. Then I think Zoya Akhtar.
Yeah. Oh, Farhan is also Farhan is amazing. मतलब our generation director.
Yeah.
तो यार शुरू से लीली उसने दिल चाहता है जैसी मूवी उस टाइम पे बनाई थी. Amazing. I like the actors, if I may. Anurag Kashyap, Guru Dutt.
Dibakar Banerjee is also really cool, यार. Really cool. उसका vibe बहुत fascinating लगता है मुझे.
I like Sujit Sarkar.
सुजीत सरकार ने क्या करा? Oh, yes.
Sujit Sarkar is someone I like.
Good guy.
Good guy, है ना? Anurag and Dibakar Banerjee. Oh, people are team Anurag and team Dibakar. हमारे बारे में तो किसी ने बोला ही नहीं. But इंडियन स्पेस में भी काफी है यार चीजें. मैंने तो पगलेट लास्ट देखी थी. तुमने कौन सी देखी थी मूवी? हिंदी मूवी?
Can't remember यार. Honestly, no idea. I'm waiting for Made in Heaven का season 2 though. पता नहीं मैंने काफी टाइम पहले देखा था. I've been waiting for that यार. कुछ था यार मतलब there was something about that series which stuck around in my head.
वो लड़की कितनी चमक गई उसके बाद. That lead?
Yeah.
Good job. तो उसकी मूवी वो देखी थी तुमने? The Body?
नहीं.
I'm not
वो Raman
recommending,
Raghav
but
में थी ना? Like she was in Raman Raghav.
I have no clue.
The Body, ठीक है.
The Body अरे इसमें वो है सीरियल किसर कौन है?
सीरियल किसर. ये कौन सा जोन है अदिति?
अरे guys please The Body. इमरान हाशमी, yes.
Okay.
Yes. तुम्हें यार प्लीज अब तुम इतने हाई ब्राउ मत बनो, ठीक है? मुझे तो रेंजेस का पता ही नहीं है.
यार मैं
So
इंस्टाग्राम फीड नहीं करता ना, थोड़ा स्क्रॉल मुझे
इंस्टाग्राम कुछ
अपडेट्स।
नहीं है ये. ओ गॉड, दिस इज सो रॉन्ग. ये इंस्टाग्राम नहीं है. बहुत हर इंडियन सिनेमैटिक व्यूअर को ये पता है. So please.
ओरिजिनल
Uh,
बॉडी इज स्पेनिश। इमरान हाशमी। ओम दारबदर भी
yeah.
क्रेजी है यार।
उसमें ऋषि कपूर भी
आनंद
था.
गांधी क्यों
So
नहीं
yeah.
करता यार कुछ? आनंद गांधी hasn't done anything in a while now. Feel like he's such a cool director, such a cool guy. I think he has too much going in his head to fixate on just directing a movie.
Yep. हाँ, like I'm not recommending it to anybody.
The
मेरे
body, I think
दिमाग
that's
में
our
आया.
recommendation for this week.
No, it's not. मेरे दिमाग में एकदम से आया. So yes. सुधीर मिश्रा की मूवीज देखो.
Konkana Saint too, yaar. Death in a Gunch. देखी?
कौन सी?
Death in a Gunch. Death in the Gunch. कोंकणा
कोंकणा
की
सेन.
मूवी आई थी, या जिम सार, रणवीर शौरे, विक्रांत मासे, all of these guys.
लास्ट मैंने वो देखी थी रजत कपूर की. आंखों देखी.
Amazing movie, na?
Amazing. And
Amazing
क्या
movie.
सब the cast was amazing यार.
Amazing.
आई थिंक उसको काफी टाइम हो गया है रिलीज हुए हुए. मैंने अब
हाँ,
देखी.
बहुत पुरानी है, in 2014 something.
13-14
अब
में थी, हाँ. But the cast was so good. And Rajat Kapoor, it was written and directed by Rajat Kapoor,
yeah,
which was, oh god. I've seen his plays. मैं उनके एक play में गई थी where he uh, recreated Macbeth. क्या, oh god, उसमें भी यही विनय और रणवीर और रजत कपूर ये कास्ट थी. Macbeth, have you read Macbeth? तो उसका उन्होंने कॉमेडी प्लस अ सोशल मैसेज वाला एक स्क्रिप्ट बना के दे एनैक्टेड इट.
okay.
माइंड ब्लोइंग. मतलब मैं तो भाई आई वाज कंप्लीटली इन ऑ ऑफ हिम. बाद में फिर आई गॉट टू मीट द कास्ट ऑफ हिम इनके ऑटोग्राफ्स लिए. आई वाज नॉट सो बिग ऑन थिएटर बट विनय, ओ गॉड, थिएटर्स से अलग ही फील आता है यार व्हेन यू सी देम perform live. And then when these people come in movies, there's a completely different energy of that movie. जैसे आंखों देखी that I'm talking about, इसमें सारे ये theater artists हैं. तो obviously it's going to be, I mean, जो commercial artists हैं उनसे ये काम नहीं हो सकता. You can't put शाहरुख खान ऐसी movies में. वो realism ही नहीं आएगा. You won't be able to, you know, view that, see the vision of the script or the story उनके through. तो ये theater artists are something else. And
वही है ना यार, मतलब अब तो इनफैक्ट मेन स्ट्रीम मूवीज के अंदर अब तो ये मेरे हिसाब से एक पैटर्न सा बन गया है कि आप एक थिएटर का बंदा ले आओ. पंकज मिश्रा नाम है, क्या नाम है, एनीवन, मतलब कोई भी एक थिएटर का बंदा ले आओ एंड दैट ही इज द वन हु इज कैरिंग द एंटायर मूवी ऑन हिज शोल्डर्स.
exactly.
बड़े स्टार्स है और वो एक बंदा आ जाएगा एंड ही इज लाइक ओह शिट, माइंड ब्लोइंग, क्या कर गए आप.
उससे वो ग्रेविटास आता है वो मूवी में. दैट्स ट्रू यार. I've noticed that too. एक बंदा तो थिएटर का ले आते हैं.
पिछले 4-5 साल से ये हो रहा है हर मूवी के अंदर. बिग बजट मूवी, दे गेट दिस
Are you
one
talking about
person.
वो पंकज त्रिपाठी.
राइट.
Oh
पंकज
God.
त्रिपाठी ले लो. Even Radhika Apte has been exploited a lot. नवाजुद्दीन सिद्दीकी went, मतलब ठीक है उनका अपना एक रहता है, but then बड़ी मूवी किक में ले आए उसको and then he was एकदम से he was the one. So yeah, but these guys get the rhythm. These guys get something.
These are the real actors, man. क्योंकि when you see them now on stage performing theater live audience के साथ, then you get to see कि इतना इनका काम कितना difficult है. And still they do it with such conviction. Oh God.
मनोज बाजपेयी तो extreme, मतलब अब हो चुके हैं.
इनका ही नया सीरीज मूवी आ रहा है ना, द साइलेंस या साइलेंट कुछ तो है ऐसा. मनोज बाजपेयी का. या सो काफी कुछ है यार, कंटेंट कंज्यूम करना चाहो तो. I think industry is back again with bringing out content. ये लॉकडाउन में जितना बंद हो गया था सब कुछ, now we see more stuff coming up. At least I think.
सीखे. हाँ मतलब सीखे कुछ या नहीं. Let's see if it's still gonna be that masala thingies. I don't know. But yeah, like things are coming back on track. At least लोगों के livelihoods like इतने depend करते हैं. बॉम्बे में think about that. How many people ended up losing that? चलो.
There's so much crew that is behind each project. कुछ भी ऐसा.
Right.
So that's true. But yeah, I see new stuff coming up. तो सही है. Good for them. Good for us.
Are you looking forward to anything specific? कुछ are you waiting for something apart from ब्रह्मास्त्र, क्योंकि उसका तो पता नहीं.
उसका तो कुछ पता ही नहीं चल रहा है ऐसा. I don't think I know anything that's coming up. Has anything been announced?
कुछ Bollywood, कुछ Hollywood, anything?
Give me something. मतलब, do you know stuff? Yeah, I don't think. नहीं यार. I'm waiting कि what Ayushman is gonna do next.
Ayushman.
Because वो काफी लंबी streak के बाद he's disappeared.
Yeah.
So how is he gonna make a comeback? अब से यार
I want to see what this
बाद.
guy does. क्या नाम है यार इसका? मेरे को नाम में एक तो I'm just messing up so much. This guy यार. अरे this guy यार. Who's this guy? You know ना this guy. Tell me.
अरे वो.
वही.
अरे मैं समझ गया.
कहाँ है आजकल लोग?
पता नहीं यार, सब busy हैं. You know.
This guy who's dating Katrina apparently ना. Who's this guy? He was in. नहीं. राजी में था ना ये बंदा, और फिर अभी उरी में था ये बंदा.
विकी कौशल. हाँ.
I want to see what this guy is up to.
उरी. Okay, yeah man. विकी कौशल वो तो कुछ कर रहा है. I've seen him take up some project. कुछ तो भी कर रहा है. He has something up his sleeve. Let's see. What are you guys looking forward to यार? सूर्यवंशी आया किसी. सोनी मैक्स का शो रनर. विकी कौशल. आलिया भट्ट वाली. Oh, गंगूबाई ट्रेलर. Have you seen आलिया भट्ट?
है ना? देख लिया मैंने.
What were they thinking casting a child?
What's with the beady man?
Oh God, she's so not appropriate for that role. क्यों?
Oh,
कई लोग ना बस एक्सप्लोरिंग के उससे ना कि एक्सपैंड करते हैं अपना क्रिएटिव स्किल सेट, उसके कुछ भी कर लेते हैं.
ज्यादा सीरियसली ले लेते हैं वो थोड़े अच्छे कमेंट्स ना.
I know.
Anything. And I think someone else was casted initially, and then Alia ended up just bagging the role for some reason. But I think someone really good was casted initially. Maybe Priyanka Chopra or someone.
She would have been good. She would have looked good in that.
She would have been good, no?
Yeah. प्रियंका ने लास्ट बॉलीवुड प्रोजेक्ट क्या किया था? दिल धड़कने दो.
Have you seen the White Tiger क्या अभी तक?
Yes, I have. I
want to see it.
Yep. That.
Now Priyanka is like coming into her own पूरी तरह से ना, कि नहीं, like she is picking the scripts that she wants. She's backing the projects she wants to back. She's producing a little bit. She's acting a little bit. She has a lot of money.
Good for her, man. Good for her.
अच्छा, वो इंटरव्यू देखा आपने? That Megan Clark और वो ओपरा वाला.
Meghan Markle.
Guys.
Okay, I understand. हाँ, मैंने देखा था. I did watch it. Prince Harry. Yes, I watched it. Have you?
No, I haven't. But I just saw memes and I saw things happening. What was it all about? क्या हुआ था? Racism है royal family में, ऐसा कुछ था क्या?
So she did not point out कि royal family is treating her badly. She pointed out the institution, which is running the whole shebang. हाँ तो and Harry का only input was कि I don't want what happened with my mother to repeat in so many words. तो वो उस डर से now he's got a job. He's a chief innovation officer या कुछ तो भी ऐसा
At Infosys.
was a startup in Silicon Valley startup.
Imagine Prince Harry being the team lead at Infosys.
But do you still call him Prince Harry or is he just Harry now?
Just like Harry में तो फिर वो trademark हो जाता है ना Harry Potter का. So I feel like Prince Harry is ठीक है.
Your Highness. Oh God, but yeah, he has a job now finally, बेचारा भूखा नहीं मरेगा.
These guys have this like annual stipend or something, na? Royal something they get 10
So
million or 20
now
million pounds.
Now they're out of it, ना? They're out of the royal system. अब
अच्छा
उनको
ऐसा
कुछ
क्या?
नहीं मिलेगा. यहाँ तभी तो वो छोड़ के आ गए सब. अब उनको बस वो CEO नहीं चीफ ऑपरेटिंग ऑफिसर की पे मिलेगी उसको. But
हाँ यार
how do you
Infosys में आओ यार
negotiate?
अच्छा पैकेज मिलता है. हाँ.
How does a
हाँ.
prince negotiate salary?
Right. The name's Harry, Prince Harry. Arey, I'm looking forward to James Bond movie. Shit, yeah, that's the movie I'm looking forward to.
Oh, No Time to Die.
No Time to Die. Excited for that.
That is good. When is it coming?
November. Long time.
उससे पहले तो कुछ और भी आ जाएगा यार. Super Deluxe in Makkah. Okay. Yeah, man. आयुष्मान चंडीगढ़ का प्रोजेक्ट कर रही है. Yes. अजीब दास्तान तो awesome. She. What does everyone use on Siddhant Chaturvedi? What are your views on him?
Cool
Where
guy.
is he?
Very good
What
choices.
is he up
He's
to?
doing that Bunty Bubbly का sequel ना. Bunty Bubbly 2 he's doing. एक दो और projects भी I think. पता नहीं क्या कर रहा है. New James Bond तो.
What are your thoughts on Abhishek Bachchan?
सही है यार मतलब अगर उसको shadow से निकाल दिया जाए, had he been like a standalone guy, like no Amitabh Bachchan whatsoever, I think he would have done better, like than what he has so far.
कैसे?
इतना फ्लैक मिलता है यार उसको मतलब everyone is comparing him to Amitabh Bachchan, right? So अगर आप individually उसको देखो,
minus the flack, do you consider him as a good actor?
Above average. I mean, I won't call him poor. I won't call him like बर्बाद ही है, but I think वो overall फिर आपकी career trajectory, आपकी growth journey that gets impacted, no, when you're constantly facing that. Aishwarya Rai Bachchan, Amitabh Bachchan, Bachchan Khandan. So, you know.
That's true. बेचारा. He didn't ask for it. मुझे तो बहुत बेचारा लगता है वो. But what is this guy up to, dude? What's his face? Wow, aren't we good with names?
वही Aditi.
अरे वो chopsticks में आया था.
Oh, chopsticks. Abhay
Deol. Yes. What is he up to? I think last उसने chopsticks ही किया है. Or has he done something?
पता नहीं गायब से ही हो गया ना यार ये. Like जो एक उसका बीच में चला था वो खतरनाक वाला फेज. देवटी और क्या था उसका. दिवाकर बैनर्जी के साथ भी काम कर रहा है, कश्यप के साथ भी काम कर रहा है.
I was watching this interview, Graham Norton interview, उसपे Mark Ruffalo का interview ले रहा था वो, and every time the camera pan to Mark ना मुझे उसमें अभय देओल दिख रहा था, पता नहीं क्यों. Is it weird? हाँ मुझे because Mark Ruffalo में अभय देओल दिखता है. Oh God. But
let's put him up for Indian Avengers, Hulk.
He would be good. Listen, तो अगर मेरी नजर से देखेगा ना, you'll also see it. Just imagine Mark Ruffalo and then place Abhay Deol right in front of him, next to him. काफी similarities and all. Made you think.
You don't need to say yes, yeah. I would say हाँ मतलब है 60-70% तो कर पा रहा हूँ, but I'll just check it out.
Do check it out. काफी ज़्यादा लगा था मुझे तो. So yeah, Abhay
हाँ, ये
Deol.
JL50 आया था उसका एक सीरीज अभी रिसेंटली, अभय देओल का। वेरी गुड सीरीज, मैंने देखी
Is
है।
it? Okay.
6
What's it
एपिसोड की
about?
सीरीज है। It is, it is, it is, it is a thriller. It's a
Not
thriller.
that again.
But
Not
it's a
that
good,
again.
like they have tried to play around with science fiction, and they have not tried, they've done a good job. You know
What?
what?
What are you saying?
In Indian television series, they've done a good job with science
क्या
fiction.
JL50? JL50.
JL50.
क्या मतलब हुआ इसका? What does it mean?
JL50 is the name of an airline,
Okay.
and the story revolves around that flight,
Is
and
it
it goes
based on a
missing.
real story?
No, no, no.
अच्छा, okay.
It's a fictional story, but it's good.
Uh-huh.
And it has Shahid Kapoor ke papa also in it. What's his name? Pankaj Tripathi.
Pankaj
This
Kapoor.
Pankaj Tripathi क्यों होगा यार? Why? क्या
Amazing.
हो रहा है यार मुझे?
Not adding, but it's okay. Okay.
हाँ
Pankaj
जी, so
Kapoor,
good
nice.
series. Check it out. It's on Sony Live, I think. उनका जो live है.
Ah, सोनी घर पे कुछ और भी आया था भाई.
I think ये consolidated हो जाना चाहिए इनका भी ना, मतलब बहुत हो गया यार, अलग अलग के
बहुत हो
पैसे
गया.
दे के पक चुका हूँ मैं। अपना कर लो तुम, सल्टा लो यार एक जगह, और हमारे को एक प्लेटफॉर्म दे दो ना। वी वर डन विद दिस यार। हर दिन कोई नया स्ट्रीमिंग प्लेटफॉर्म, हर दिन कुछ नया, कहीं 10 रुपए, कहीं 50 रुपए, कहीं 40 रुपए, कहीं पता नहीं क्या चल रहा है।
I like this ranting group. Please
I'm
continue.
really
Please
pissed
continue.
off यार। I'm really pissed off with this entire streaming business models.
बिजनेस है ये, बिजनेस है ध्रुव, तुम नहीं समझ
Business.
सकते. बिजनेस ऐसे ही चलता है. बट हाँ,
लोग
काफी बड़े
कौन सी ट्रिप
now
में हो
that
भाई लोग? आप सब लोग मटरों की बिजली का मंडोला क्यों? तन्मय सर, no smoking is good, very
because
atmospheric.
Pankaj Kapoor is there, is it?
स्कैम 1992 भी आया था सोनी लिव पे। हाँ,
हाँ.
उसमें भी था रजत कपूर यार। द स्टैंड आउट फॉर दिस एंटायर सीरीज स्कैम 1992 वाज रजत कपूर। 8 एपिसोड का
Rajat Kapoor
सीजन है
is
पूरा। चौथे एपिसोड से घुसता है वो बंदा, एंड whenever he's there,
steals
he's
the
like
show.
he eats up the screen space like anything ना। और
Wow.
कैरेक्टर भी इतना प्यारा है उसका ना इस पूरी सीरीज के अंदर। He's the
Uh-huh.
CBI investigator. So the first time you're seeing Rajat Kapoor in that full gusto, full alpha वाला
Wow.
है ना, और खतरनाक वाला CBI officer. Like you can just pick up the series from where he comes in and watch that.
क्या
You'll
बात है.
fall in love
I'll
with him.
definitely go watch it. Rajat Kapoor is, how do people say it these days? Bay. Oh, यार, तो काफी कंटेंट है यार. स्टिल मैं तो सोच रही हूँ आई एम कवरिंग अप सो मच. मैंने 4 चीजें देख ली, बट नहीं, स्टिल देयर इज सो मच टू.
It's so much.
इट्स नेवर एंडिंग. ये चलता
Never ending.
रहेगा. यू कांट कंट्रोल.
Correct.
टीवीएफ का भी कुछ नया आया है क्या? आई हैव नो आइडिया डू.
TVF is still alive and kicking. They're doing stuff.
आई हैव नो आइडिया. यार पिक्चर्स क्यों नहीं आया? मुझे पिक्चर्स चाहिए.
Pictures, yeah.
What happened?
Pictures, tripling.
Tripling.
Good shows.
But TVF was good.
Now that guy got too big ना। क्या नाम है उसका? विनीत नाम है। What's his name?
Let's
नाम तो
not
मेरे
go
से
there.
मत ही बुलवाओ यार। नाम तो मत ही बुलवाओ। That guy. ठीक है
That
guys,
guy.
that guy. You know that guy, right? Like who used to be the
Yes.
TVF go-to guy. He got too big
Right.
for them. He got too big. Like yeah, like
True.
he's ended up going in like full mainstream movies. That guy.
He's coming on Chalchitra now, so you know,
See,
big celebrities.
बड़े लोग.
बड़े लोग. अरे ये बड़े लोग से ना मुझे वो वैभव की लाइन याद आती है. You were there on the stream when he's like, कोई एलोन मस्क को भी बोलता होगा यहाँ, हाँ तू तो बहुत बड़ा हो गया.
सबकी लाइफ में होता है ना ये.
It cracks me up, man. That cracks me up. हाँ, नवीन कस्तूरिया. Yes, that's his name.
He came man and this नवीन कस्तूरिया नहीं रे.
तुम किसकी बात कर रहे हो?
अरे that other dude. तो एक ही तरह का काम. This okay. I'm just going to look it up, be sure, and then tell you.
Are you talking about that quota factory person?
नहीं.
I have no idea then.
पता नहीं यार.
जीतू जितेंद्र
नहीं रे.
और कौन who's the big shot of TVF?
अरे ये सुमीत व्यास. You know this guy Sumit Vyas?
हाँ, but
हाँ.
is he bigger than Jeetu and Naveen?
Of course, he's doing good shit.
Okay
I
then.
was referring to him.
Achha.
But हाँ, of course, these guys Jeetu and Naveen Kasturia, they're also
I think
doing good.
Jeetu has gone way ahead of everyone else.
Since वो आयुष्मान वाली movie ना, that thing that he did.
नहीं उससे पहले से ही यार. I think हाँ
उससे
पहले
पहले
से.
और क्या करा था उसने?
ये उससे पहले ही था ना तुम्हारा कोटा फैक्ट्री and all.
हाँ,
हाँ.
but then so again Sumit Vyas did at least 7-8 web series on YouTube by that time. But anyway, besides the point, काफी
सही है.
celebrities बने हैं YouTube के through.
ये वेब
Good
सीरीज
stuff.
took off है ना with TVF
Yeah.
only. TVF के बनाने के बाद everybody was like web series. सबने बनाया.
Right.
Then Netflix picked up few. तो काफी सही था. They had a good run. Still are.
Even
So,
Prime is promoting a lot of local these comics and all. I think Zakir Khan also has a daily
हाँ
show.
पंचायत उसका ना पंचायत नहीं चाचा
Panchayat or
विधायक चाचा विधायक
Chacha Vidayak. I like how you do this in Chacha Vidayak.
चाचा विधायक oh yeah बरखा सिंह yes but यार YouTube creators कितने क्या बन गए हैं एक साल में 2 साल में amazing मतलब with few thousand followers to अब मतलब 100,000 millions में हो गया and they're getting their own shows Netflix के movies कईयों को amazing.
Absolutely. मतलब एक टाइम तक ग्राफ ऐसे चल रहा है थोड़ा 1%, 2%, 5%, 10% एकदम से 1000%. And then like overnight you become the sensation.
And not everyone is ready for that. मतलब अब तुम skits करने वालों को you can't give a full-fledged movie. And that's what I think. But देखो 15 minutes of fame सबका चाहता है ध्रुव तुम्हारा आ चुका है क्या यहाँ पे आना है
हर रात जब मैं सोता हूँ मेरे ड्रीम्स में I'm the celebrity. I have the full fame at my disposal.
Oh God.
Yeah.
What do you do with such fame?
Just sleep it off.
सपने में भी सो रहा था
Inception.
Oh, अब तेरा homework है ठीक है I'll give you homework. You have to watch. Let's talk about Inception. Perfect Blue.
It's an anime?
It's an anime. Go watch it. हर जगह मतलब Perfect Blue मिल जाएगी देखो easily available. Just watch it. ठीक है hopefully by the next stream we'll be able to discuss it.
Done.
ठीक है awesome. I think that's all the time that we have. Shall we wrap up? कल Monday है कईयों के लिए.
Yes, guys.
Let's end this stream now. Thank you so much for everyone. एक बार देख लेते हैं कुछ चल तो नहीं रहा है. College Romance 2 was ruined by Sony Live. Have you watched Laila Majnu by Sajid Ali, Amtia's brother? Nahi, I haven't. Have you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Blah, 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 blah. My subject is how cows become more relevant in our new country than us citizens. Hera Fairy 3 is coming. Is it? Perfect Blue. Satoshi Kon. Yay! Everyone is... Ooh. Okay. हाँ Paprika भी. Okay, वो हम इसको अगली बारी में देखेंगे. Let's ease him into this.
Let's ease him into this, guys.
Yes. The Married Woman on Sony Live is amazing. ये कोई बंदी है या is that a show? Our OTT platform becoming garbage box for Bollywood commercial flops movies. That's debatable. That's for another stream. ठीक है यार. Perfect Blue was so confusing. Vice President said. And on that note, Dhruv, you have that task at your hand. Perfect Blue, confusing movie.
Is it a mind effing movie?
मैं कुछ नहीं बोल रही हूँ. You'll figure it out yourself. Don't read
अच्छा
about
ठीक है.
it. Don't watch the trailer or any of that sort. Dive deep into the movie. सीधा.
चलो ठीक है.
ठीक है. Cool.
Done.
All right. Thanks, Bud. Thanks for coming on. Thank you everybody for staying put. अभी तक you're still watching. And yes, last parting words. Parting words.
Thank you everyone. Thank you Aditi, and thanks everyone for joining in, bearing my name just f ups. But like,
That's okay.
but
That's
like really
everyone.
fun, really fun. We'll try and not miss out any more streams now going forward, and we'll have something good planned for you guys next week. So thank
All
you.
right.
Take care.
Thanks. Thank you.